We have some storms rolling in.
I love it.
We need the rain.
I love it.
So far, most of it has been just below severe criteria. We had one severe thunderstorm that just popped up near the Baton Rouge area. Gusty winds, a little bit of small hail possible, and that may be the greatest threat that we really experienced during the overnight, that some of the storms that have been developing out ahead of the line could become associated with some strong gusty winds, which, if strong enough at 60 miles an hour, would prompt a severe thunderstorm warning to be issued, such as we have north of Baton Rouge right now. And actually, it's much needed rainfall, so this is all good with some heavy rainfall moving toward central Tangi soon as that continues along kind of a path toward the east. And elsewhere, we've already seen some more pop-up showers here and there, even south of the lake down toward the coast, kind of an unstable environment. And again, most of it has been below severe criteria. No watches in a place for the area, and it doesn't look like we will see a watch issued for the area, as most of this line is going to be weakening. Now, there may still be some re-intensification or intensification of some of the thunderstorms, but just looking at the environment as a whole, it looks like the risk of anything really severe is pretty limited. Can't rule out a few rogue stronger storms, but for the most part, we are not looking at a wild night of weather. And actually, this is all much needed rainfall, which for the most part will be winding down by about daybreak or so. So maybe a few pop-up and lingering showers into the earlier morning hours just after daybreak, 8 to 9, 10 o'clock. But for the most part, we'll be done with the rain. So headed out to Jazz Fest, rain will be gone, and then we'll have plenty of sunshine building in right behind it. We are under a low-end risk of severe weather, only because the line had been fairly potent, but it has been following what the model trend was, that it would be weakening as it pushed into southeast Louisiana. So good news there. And again, there is that level as we kind of see most of these storms exit early tomorrow morning of perhaps that low-end risk of anything severe. And again, the risk of anything widespread just is not there. Right now outside, we do have increasing clouds, 79 degrees, although with some of that rainfall, temperatures do come down. Dew points high at 74, winds out of the south right now at about 6 miles an hour. So temperatures coming down slightly within some of that rain-cooled air. Not much, though, and won't really affect our temperatures as we get into the day tomorrow, as highs will still be into the upper 80s during the afternoon. Light winds out of the north, a bit of a breeze out at Baton Rouge, but that's because of the thunderstorm nearby. Local expert forecast taking us out to Leeville, where we have some morning showers. They'll last a little bit more into the morning during along the coastline, and then wrapping up with clearing skies and very warm temperatures. So storms overnight, then most of the day tomorrow will be dry. Then we're looking ahead to the heat, and I'm going to say it, hot weather is on the way, as we will be getting into the 90s. Probably the first 90 of the year will be on Sunday, Mother's Day. Sorry, Mom. High temperatures after that will be in the lower to even some mid-90s, which will easily tie or break records well into next week. Here's the upper energy. It is sinking south, which was expected by the computer models. That's bringing along that line of storms into the area. Most of those have been weakening, but as this system moves out, the next system we'll be watching is the building ridge. It's this upper ridge that will really start to heat us up, also dry us out. So this tonight is our best chance of rain looking forward, because once this ridge builds in, most of next week will be dry and hot. So high temperatures, though we haven't seen 90 yet, it's on the way. 88 degrees on Saturday, mostly dry. Not a bad looking weekend if you can get into the shade. 90 by Mother's Day, and we'll probably stay in the low to mid 90s through almost all of next week. The heat is on the way.
No, the heat was here today.
Well, no, I'm saying the real heat is 90s.
All right, well, look.
This was just like pretend heat.
I definitely felt the heat today.